Good day, viewers. You are welcome back to today's math tutorial. If you are new here, kindly share, like, subscribe, and comment for more interesting videos and updates. I hope you are watching my videos chronologically, right? If this is your first time, go and watch my previous lecture videos on superfactorials. For this type of superfactorial, is entirely different from the from the very first one. Okay, all right, let's see how it goes. This superfactorial mathematically is denoted by this. You have n and you have what? The dollar sign. Remember we said mathematics is a language, right? So as a mathematician, you should understand what it means. All right. So this is not pronounced as what? As n dollars. No, but rather what? Super what? Factorial of n, or n what? Super factorial. As simple as that. Now the difference between this super factorial and the very first one is this. For this type of super factorial, which is the super factorial 2, we are going to deal with what we call the TETRATION. So TETRATION. TETRATION. So in essence, so superfactorial of n, which is denoted by this, is given by n factorial, which is tetrated to. So there's it. So this is the tetration I'm talking about. So n factorial tetrated to what? To n what? Factorial. As simple as that. So you would evaluate for this, you get a specific value. Then you also evaluate it. You also evaluate for this. You also get what? Another value. Then you take it from there. As simple as that. All right. So let's see how it goes. Okay. So let me throw more light on the tetration. So if I have a number, say this, or let's say 3. Okay. So let's say 3 tetrated to, let's say, the number 2. What does it mean? All right. So what happens is we'll be getting what we call power tower. All right, power tower. So the power tower. Okay. So I'm going to explain them. So this power tower, as the name suggests, power, exponent, index, degree, right? And you know that tower is simply like a structure. All right, which rises progressively, right? So it rises to the top. So that means we are going to develop powers which rises what? To the top. So that's what we mean by what? By the power what? Tower, right? So if I have this 3 tetrated to 2, what it means is this. I'll be having my 3 first. This is my 3. Alright? Raised to an exponent of 3. Such that when I count the numbers, it should amount to 2. So how many 3s do you see over here? The base and the exponent inclusive is 2. So you have what? 1 and what? And 2. Which is this? As simple as that. So, and this is the same as what? 20 what? 20. Right? So 27. As simple right as that. What about this? What about 3 tetrated to 3? How do you write this? So this is the same as what? Remember, so it will form what? A power tower, right? So I'll be having what? 3 over here, okay? Raised to the power. Remember, this is what? This is 3. So this 3 tells us that at the end of the day, when I count the number of 3s, it should amount to 3. So I have raised to the power 3. So let me count. How many 3s do I see here? 1 and 2. It's not up to the 3. So what you do is what? You raise this power to another power. That's the whole idea. So raise to what? Another power, which is this. As simple as that. So this is this. Okay, so we have our 3 here, raised to an exponent of 3, and that exponent is also raised to an exponent of what? Of 3. How do we evaluate this? Because this is very, very simple. We evaluate superfactorials, especially when you have power tower, from down top. We call it what? We rather call it top down. Alright? So this is the top part, then you move onwards to the down part. So we evaluate power tower what? Top down. That's the name, alright? So what does it mean? So I'll write my what? My 3 over here, right? So what is 3 raised to the power 3? So 3 raised to the power 3 is what? Is 20 what? 27. Then you also what? Evaluate this. And realize that you'll be getting what? Large numbers. Alright? So you can leave your answer this way. As simple as that. So what happens if I have a number, say, let's say 9, okay? 9 tetrated to let's say the number 5. How are you going to write this? Okay, so remember, after developing your power tower, when you count the number, okay, it should amount to what? 5. So this one will be written as, so I have what? 9 tetrated to what? To the number 5. So I'll be having this 9 over here. This is my 9, okay, raised to an exponent of, how do you go about this? Raised to the power 9. How many 9s do you see here? 1 what? 2. It's not up to what? 5, right? So I'll raise this to another exponent, which is what? 9. How many 9s do you see here? 1, 2, 3, but it's up to what? 5. So I'll add another 9. So you can see what? The power tower, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to add what? The last one, which is what? To the power what? To the power 9. As simple as that. So you see, viewers, so you get what? Astronomically large figure, right? So you just leave it at this point. So that's the difference between the superfactorial 1 and the superfactorial 2. For the 2, we use what we call what? The TETRATION. Alright. So viewers, evaluate the following superfactorial. Alright. So let us evaluate this. Alright. Evaluate superfactorial of 2. Okay, let me do this way. So superfactorial of 2 or 2 superfactorial. So viewers, you see, so this is not $2. No. So this is what we are going to do. What's the formula? So you know that superfactorial of n is given by n factorial tetrated to what? To n factorial. So what would I write? I write what? My 2 what? Factorial over here, which is tetrated. So 2 factorial tetrated to what? 2. The number 2, which is what? 2 factorial. Hey, bro. Right? Alright. So viewers, what is 2 factorial? We've been doing these things, alright? 2 factorial is the same as what? It's the same as the number 2. Alright? Tetrated to what? To 2 factorial, which is the same as what? Which is the same as 2. So what is 2 tetrated to 2? So I'll write what? I have my 2 here. So I have 2. I have 2 here. Raised to an exponent of what? Of 2. Of 2. So let me count. How many 2s do I see here? 1 and what? And 2, right? Which is amounting to what? To the 2 here. So this is the answer. And 2 raised to the power 2 is what? It's basically what? 4. So therefore, 2 superfactorial is given by what? By the number 4. As simple as that. Okay, viewers, let's consider this question. Find the superfactorial of 3. Alright, so we have it this way. So 3, then superfactorial or superfactorial of 3. Alright, not $3, please. So what do we have? So we go this way, we have a 3 factorial tetrated towards 3 factorial, as simple as that. And we already know the value for this. What is 3 factorial? 3 factorial is 6. Alright, so we have 6 tetrated towards to 6. Now, remember, we are going to form what? A power tower out of this. So I'll write my 6 down, alright, raised to the powers of what? Of 6, such that when I count the 6, it should amount to 6. So I have 6 raised to the power what? 6. Raised to the power what? 6. Raised to the power what? 6. Let me do the counting, whether I'll get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I have to add another 6, which is what? 5. Then I add another what? Another 6. As simple as that. But you know that, you see, for questions of this nature, you will get what? An unimaginably large number. Alright? So you stop at this point. So let's consider this something like, let's say 5. Okay, superfactorial of 5. So superfactorial of 5 is the same as what? It's evaluated as what? 5 factorial. Alright, tetrated to what? To 5 what? Factorial. And 5 factorial equals 120, right? So 120 tetrated to what? 120. So viewers, how are we going to form tower out of this? You see, so this is what we are going to do, alright? So we're having 120 this way, raised to an exponent of what? We have 120, right? Raised to the power of 120, raised to an exponent of what? 120. Realize that you cannot what? Write 120 times, right? So what you do is you bring your what? You bring this dot to represent what? Indefinite number of terms, right? So what? 120 to show that what? Like it continues from there up to what? 120. So these numbers, it is very, very difficult to evaluate what? These numbers, okay? So you leave them as such. Viewers, this is the end to this simple topic under factorial concept, specifically superfactorial 2. Alright? So viewers, watch those videos, okay, to distinguish between the first superfactorial and the second what? Superfactorial. Remember, for the first superfactorial, we said it is denoted by this. It is denoted by S what? F of what? Of n. This way. And we spoke about what? The recursive formula. Do you get it that way? Yes, as simple as that. So viewers, I'll end here. Stay tuned where we'll talk about another factorial concept called hyperfactorials. Bye.